Now in Good Morning Northwest, plagued with a $20 million budget crisis, including an $11 million accounting error, Moses Lake voters make a critical decision at the polls.
Another weather alert day because of the very cold temperatures yet this morning, but we do have a warming trend in the future. I'll have the timing on that coming your way.
And a critical move between the U.S. and Russia. An American held for 3 years in a Russian prison is home, and there could be another released soon. What President Trump says about the release's connection to Ukraine. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Wednesday, February 12th. We're starting off with another cold morning here. We got Mark Peterson kicking us off with another weather alert day.
Yeah, we have temperatures that are sub-zero. We're going to cover that in just a moment. Do want to show you that this is the moon is about ready to set here in the next hour or so. This is the snow moon, and aptly named, we're going to get some snow. It is 0 degrees at Spokane International. No wind. That's the good news. We do have some wind chills, though, that feel like they're 14 below up north. So caution advised with our weather alert day because of the cold. Sub-zero again today. Snow arriving late tomorrow, and then that will make a slick Friday morning commute on Valentine's Day. We're going to see throughout today that there will be a couple variable clouds. We get into overnight clear and cold. Then we see this shift, and we see this warmer, wetter weather come in. That's going to present itself with some light snow that we're going to add 1 to 2 inches in the lower elevations. Current temperatures 7 below in Deer Park, 4 below in Cheney, and we've got single digits along I-99 mile at 1 below 0. So it's just cold. We're going to have temperatures under a sunny condition that is going to warm up slowly. We are going to have 10 degrees at 10 o'clock this morning and then 16 at noon. But our high today is only 21 degrees, so it will look great from the living room out. Stepping out, you're going to feel the cold, so dress in plenty of layers and take it easy today.
An American prisoner wrongfully detained in Russia is back home this morning.
The teacher from Pennsylvania was serving a 14-year sentence. And Hannah joins the Breaking Now desk for us this morning. And Hannah, what exactly was this man accused of?
Natalie, Mark Fogel was accused of smuggling marijuana, which his family says was medically prescribed. He was then arrested back in 2021 at an airport in Russia and was serving 14 years on drug charges.
And I said, never has one owed so much to so many that this superorganism of people that came to my support and the love that I was given sustained me for 3.5 years in a prison.
Overnight, President Trump welcomed Mark Fogel back home. During that time, the president did not go into details on the deal he made with Russia to free Fogel, but he did say it was very fair, also adding that Fogel's release is a sign of goodwill between Russia and the U.S. Trump hopes this deal will help end the war in Ukraine.
I think this could be the very important element. You could be a big part of it, actually, because it could be a big, important part of getting the war over with Ukraine.
Trump says another prisoner will be released today. He did not say who it is, only saying they are very special. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Several communities in the Inland Northwest held special elections, including Moses Lake, where the third time appears to be the charm for the school district's levy.
The district is already celebrating a nearly $53 million levy passing, calling it a turning point for its schools. The Grant County Elections Office shows nearly 59% of voters are saying yes to this levy, with around 41% saying no. It's a lead of almost 1,800 votes. Now, the district tried to pass 2 levies last year, but both of those failed. This levy also comes after a nearly $20 million accounting error that forced the school to lay off 200 employees. If the levy would have failed, it would have put sports and other extracurricular activities on the chopping block again. Now, we spoke to one Moses Lake student who explained why sports are so important to her.
Me as a competitive person, I'm really excited to go out and play and compete and just have fun with my teammates. And I meet new friends, and that's really important because sometimes as introverts, we sometimes miss out on making friends like these.
And with this vote expected to pass, voters will now pay $150 per $100,000 of assessed property value. Now, this means if you own a home valued at $400,000, you'll be paying an estimated $600 a year for this levy. Another election that happened yesterday is the Freeman School District asking voters to pass a replacement levy to cover safety and infrastructure improvements.
Yeah, and right now, this one is way too close to call. The levy is currently passing by just 8 votes out of more than 1,600 cast. 50.25% of voters are saying yes, while 49.75% are saying no. And a levy in Rosalia that would cover costs at the city park and swimming pool currently failing. This one needs 60% to pass, and right now only 55.4% of voters are saying yes to it. And these results could easily change when more ballots are counted. A state House bill could bring changes to camping in Spokane. Right now, it is illegal to camp in public spaces in the city. But if House Bill 1380 were to pass, governments with camping regulations would have to use objective reasonableness when enforcing camping regulations. That means taking into consideration why someone is camping in public and giving special consideration to those experiencing homelessness.
Because homelessness shouldn't be criminalized. It's not fair. And perpetuating the incarceration isn't solving the problem. You know, we have to provide services. Like, we have to help them. But incarcerating them is not the solution. It hasn't worked for a long time.
Those in support of it say it would help protect the rights of the homeless population. Those against it say it'll make it difficult to enforce rules and keep the streets clean and safe. The bill is scheduled for a public hearing tomorrow afternoon.
It has now been 17 months since the Oregon Road fire tore through Elk, and some families are still struggling to rebuild. Shale Green is one of those people. When we first visited her property last February, this is what was left of her 3-story home. Now today, almost a year and a half since the fire, Cheryl and her husband are still having to live in their RV. They began to rebuild back in the fall, and this is how far they got before having to stop construction. Cheryl said her mortgage company won't release more funds until her insurance says a certain percentage of the rebuild is completed.
I am not good. Like, I really am not. I am struggling this year. It's a struggle. I won't lie. I cried looking at another winter. So.
Now, Cheryl thought her new home would be ready by the spring, but now she doesn't know when it will be completed.
Oh, so frustrating. Well, starting today, school kids in Mullen are getting an extended break. The district is adding a couple of days to a planned 4-day weekend, closing the schools from now through next Monday due to an influenza outbreak there. The school says it hopes the extended rest period gives everyone the chance to get well. Regular classes resume Tuesday, February 18th.
Oh, such a bummer. Feel better, everyone.
It is now 7 minutes after 6 o'clock.
And another bummer is the forecast and the temperatures right now outside.
Right now, as they have a long weekend, they're going to see some fresh snow in a couple of ski areas. So that's going to be for those feeling well enough to ski. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I feel great. There is another shot of our snow moon and some high thin clouds coming out. We have had some freezing fog in around the region too, by the way. Full forecast coming up.
It's horrible sound. It may be cold outside, but it is warm and cozy inside here at the Hub Sports Center. It's a great place to brush up on some skills. We're telling you all about activities for the whole family coming up.
And a group of foster parents stood in the frigid cold in front of the Spokane County Courthouse. After the break, what they're protesting and why we are taking a closer look at it.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now weather is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino Resort Hotel.
Rain or shine, day or night, good weather always reigns at the Coeur d'Alene Casino. No matter the weather, winning is better. Your 7-day forecast calls for fun at the Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Coeur d'Alene Casino, winning is just the beginning.
If it warms you up, cools you down, connects you, entertains you, if it fries it, freezes it, cooks it, curls it, dries it, washes it, lights it. With humble beginnings in Airway Heights and Cheney, we're now also serving Northern Idaho. And when electrical is the problem, you need Holiday. Fixed Rider is free. Holiday heating, cooling, and electric.
70% of Washington jobs require education beyond high school, and that number is on the rise. Free or low-cost college or career training is possible for your child. Apply now and ensure there's a more lucrative and stable career in their future. Learn how at wogrant.org.
It's time for a President's Day sale, and we've decided it's the perfect time to sign an executive order.
By the authority vested in us as Kerners, we are officially lowering the prices on everything in the store.
Prices will be lowered on all living room sets.
On all dining and bedroom sets.
Lazy Boy will always be at guaranteed lowest prices.
If you want to save on quality furniture, come on into Kerner Furniture during our President's Day sale.
That's an order.
Kerner Furniture, nice store, low prices.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
It's the Great Rate Reduction Sale this week at Dishman Dodge Ram Chrysler Jeep. And that means we are rolling back the interest rate to our lowest level in years on our large selection of slightly used trucks, cars, and SUVs.
Plus, with most vehicles sold, you'll get a 3-month, 3,000-mile powertrain warranty.
And with new shipments arriving daily, plus a 4.99% financing rate for up to 60 months, there's never been a better time to visit Dishman.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:11, and here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. Rumors about student loan payments are circulating online as the Trump administration targets the Department of Education.
One rumor involves the privacy protections in the Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act. A court case alleges the Department of Government Efficiency risks unlawful disclosure of data because of how it's reviewing DOE systems. Now, some comments online hypothesize that could allow borrowers to push for student loan forgiveness. Forbes reports that's just not true and cites a Supreme Court ruling in that. The outlet also reports borrowers will not get loan forgiveness if the DOE shuts down. The DCA runway involved in the fatal collision of an American Airlines plane and military helicopter has now reopened. Reagan National Airport's runway 33 has been closed since January 29th. American Airlines flight 5342 was seconds away from landing when it collided with a military helicopter. Runway 33 is a secondary runway used to alleviate some traffic. The Federal Aviation Administration says its closure caused the agency to limit the number of arrivals per hour.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our 10-second takeaway, I went to the wrong page. Hey, we are going to have cold weather. It is going to be light winds, and our high today is just going to be 21. I'll talk about this in a little bit.
Protesters gathered outside the Spokane County Courthouse yesterday over a controversial law that was passed in 2021. The Keeping Families Together Act was meant to keep children with their biological parents and reduce the number of kids going into the foster care system. But foster parents and social workers say the law is keeping kids in homes where they are abused or exposed to dangerous drugs.
Leaving kids in homes with drugs is just dangerous, and the stories are terrible, and the things that are happening are terrible.
Protesters gathered in Olympia 2. They want lawmakers to revise or repeal that law, the Keeping Families Together Act. And that foster mom you just heard from says her adopted child suffered horrific abuse because of the state's negligence. And she worries House Bill 1227, or the Keeping Families Together Act, will aid and abet more drug-addicted parents in hurting or even killing their children. A local social worker backs her up. They're worried about losing their job for speaking out, but want you to know that this law has tied social workers' hands.
Why should we have to wait for a kid to be injured to remove them? That waiting part is not okay. It's not appropriate. It's not a safe decision. These kids deserve safety.
They say that removing children from biological parents is traumatic, but it's less traumatic than being dead.
I am investigating the impact of this controversial law and whether it is actually putting children at risk. What's really happening? Watch my special report tonight on 4 News Now at 6 o'clock.
Wow. Yeah, it looks like something we got to pay attention to.
Definitely. All right, it is now 6:14.
Well, just ahead, we're not only checking in on Mark's forecast, but we'll see what's happening as he prepares for his next big extreme team project. This one at Spokane's Maddie's Place, showing love to the youngest victims of the drug crisis.
All right, it is way too cold to get out and exercise for lots of us. where you can do that and what's available for your whole family. That's coming up with Allison's live report just ahead.
The Working Families Tax Credit isn't just for families. Individuals and couples can apply too. See if you or your family are eligible for this tax refund at workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov/eligibility.
Where would you get engaged? At our most spectacular historic hotel? On the prairie? On a mountaintop? Wherever you get engaged, we want to help you mark your moment. Tracy Jewelers, where Spokane gets engaged since 1950.
For the professional, it's not enough to possess knowledge. We seek to refine it, to wield its power, to redefine its boundaries. Knowledge is put to the test in every GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on select Sierra 1500 models. That's over $4,200 in average finance savings. See your local GMC dealer.
So, how's college?
Well, I've been researching diseases impacting wheat,
Sustainable infrastructure.
building and leading a skilled team.
You? Leading a team? So right now we're sort of just focusing on the tensile strength of advanced polymers while under variable loads. Here, hand me those toothpicks.
To make sure we have food to eat, our businesses in Idaho stay competitive worldwide.
Our bridges stand the test of time.
Wow, glad we've got you on the job.
It's that time of year to book your roofing project now, before the spring rush hits at McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. And when you purchase a new CertainTeed roof today, you'll get a 5-star lifetime material and labor warranty upgrade for free.
When winter season hits, Emergen-C supports your immune system with so much more than vitamin C. Be ready to fight back with Emergen-C. And for on-the-go immune support, try Emergen-C Crystals. No water needed.
A disturbing trend in Washington.
Child fatalities and the near fatalities have skyrocketed.
Is a state law meant to protect children actually putting them in grave danger? Watch my investigation tonight only on 4 News Now.
With a P1FCU Ascend checking account, you get more than great dividends. Imagine having an entire branch in your pocket. Who needs a checkbook when you have a digital wallet? The only thing I check these days are my dividends.
Earn 3.5% APY. Access your account anytime, anywhere. Simplify your life and start earning more with Ascend Checking. Get yours today at p1fcu.org/ascend.
4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:18. Well, being active and getting outside these days is a little difficult to do with these cold temperatures. But with sports classes, clinics, and pickleball courts, the Hub's Sports Center can be your solution.
The venue has activities for kids, adults, seniors, everybody. Allison Martinez is there live with how you can get your family involved.
Good morning. I don't know about you guys, but on my drive in today, it was 1 degree. That's what it was telling me when I was driving in my car. So all of the opportunities to be inside and warm, we're taking advantage of them. And the Hub Sports Center is a great place to start. I'm joined by Phil this morning. He's the executive director here. Thank you so much for being with us, showing us your facility. For people who are been here, I'm sure multiple times over the years, what do you guys have going on right now?
We have a lot of different activities going on right now. Basketball, volleyball, and pickleball are probably our top 3 activities that are happening. And so it's just great to see all the kids and families coming inside to play and get some activity in motion without having to be outside right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And you said this is your busiest time of year because of that, because it is so cold out there. But you still have people that are dedicated out there on the turf, you said?
Yes, we have 2 synthetic turf fields outside, and we're still seeing activity activities out there, some of the weeknights and definitely on the weekends.
Amazing. And you guys have a big fundraiser coming up that helps support all of your activities here. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so the Hub Crab Feed is going to be Saturday, March 1st. If you love crab and you want to support youth athletics and youth sports, a great opportunity for you to come out and learn more about the outreach programs that we do here at the Hub Sports Center and support a great cause.
And you said that this goes to support really everything you guys do year-round, including PE classes for homeschoolers and so much. Can you quickly tell us where people can find information on that?
Yeah, our website would be the best spot, so hubsportscenter.org /crab feed. We'll get you information there, and the website will tell you all about the activities we have going on.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
My stomach is growling thinking about crab feed.
I'm thinking about all that melted butter and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Here is a live look this morning. By the way, sunrise coming up in about 40 minutes, a little less than 40 minutes. Yeah.
Exactly 40 minutes.
Okay, very good.
7 a.m., which means tomorrow it's in the 6 o'clock hour.
It's a beautiful
Day's getting longer,
people.
thank you.
Yeah.
Talking about the snow moon, Kelly popped out in Newman Lake, took a picture of the full moon, which is the
Kelly.
snow moon. Kelly, thank you very much for that quick response. I do appreciate it. Now, if only I get coffee that quick. 7 below zero in Deer Park. You're looking up at a clear sky. 2 degrees into Liberty Lake, -1 into 9 Mile. Cheney, you're at 4 below zero. Spangle, as cold as 11 below, now 6 below. It's cold. Single digits throughout the morning hours. Then we're going to see potentially 10 degrees at 10 o'clock. I just love how it lines up. By 2 o'clock, we could see 20 degrees, but 21 is going to be our high today. We're not going to see much. We've been within a degree or two of these forecasted highs all week long. Temperatures will fall off quickly as the sun sets. That happens just after 5 o'clock, I think 5:03. We are tracking snow coming into the area. Not only are we tracking the snow, but warmer weather associated with it. So as we continue to get these Arctic air masses coming in, for tomorrow, we see the change. So warmer, wetter weather coming in. That's going to be in the form of snow, rain onto the west coast, heavy rains into California. We're going to be on the northern edge of this. We've seen this so many times, and this will then push out. So 1 to 2 inches expected for Friday, which is going to be on, the 2 inches would be on the high end of that. 21 today, 23 into Coeur d'Alene, 18 into Pullman. Tomorrow morning, yes, another cold start, but not as cold, and we'll have very few sub-zero temperatures. Our planning forecast, we're going to have 27 on Thursday. Friday, Valentine's Day is going to be 31 degrees with overnight lows in the 20s. We'll see temperatures then reach average for next week, and we are going to see a chance of snow showers more so on Sunday than Saturday or Monday.
All right, Mark, thanks.
It is now 6:22.
And after a tough loss in overtime over the weekend, the Chiefs found themselves in yet another OT situation last night against the Wenatchee Wild. We'll have some highlights from last night's barn burner at the Spokane Arena. That's coming up next here in Morning Sports.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
This month, find presidential savings on a new Sierra 1500 Crew Cab Denali 4-wheel drive. Up to $13,500 off or 0% APR. And ask about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange. We're family owned and operated at GMC of Riverfront Park.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
In February, get new equipment installed from Bill's Heating, and you're entered to win 2 tickets to the WCC tournament in Vegas.
Hey, Ben, I make this shot, you have to take me with you to Vegas. Deal?
All right, fine, but you got 1 shot.
Watch and learn. Okay. All right, 2 out of 3.
Oh, man.
Don't worry. I can take real good care of you. See? All taken care of. Works perfectly for you, right?
It's important that you are taken care of properly. At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
Alice's birthday is coming up. We're in this comfy room in Triple Play Hotel so we can make plans without her hearing.
So we need a huge cake, a giant salad, and a good-sized mariachi band. Hold on a second. Does it seem a little dark in here for 2 p.m.?
Sorry, guys. Where I'm from, they didn't do birthdays. It's very exciting.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, a ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
This month, find presidential savings on a new Yukon and Yukon XL. Up to $9,500 off for 6.2% APR. And ask about our 3-day return and 7-day exchange. We're family owned and operated at GMC of Riverfront Park.
4 days ago, the Spokane Chiefs lost an overtime thriller in Spokane Arena. And after trailing 2-1 entering the third period last night, the Stars were getting closer and closer and closer to aligning in the same kind of wire-to-wire game. 5 of the last 6 matchups between these two clubs have gone the way of the Chiefs. Wenatchee Wild trying to get a big road upset as they're third to last in the standings. Braden Crampton firing from deep. Puck pops up and over. Oh my goodness, it somehow goes in. Chiefs tie the game at 2-2 only a few minutes into the final period. Back to the Wild, they're on the hunt. Brendan Dunphy responding for the Chiefs. Phil and Claire, oh, they'd be just so proud. Wenatchee leading 3-2. Inside the final minute, Chiefs an empty net. Berkeley Catton to Shea Van Olman. He gets the puck to slide in. Talk about clutch. We're going to overtime again. Halfway into the OT period, Catton sprinting down the ice, 2-on-1 near the goal. Pass to Van Olm, and he does it again. A peach of a goal, taming the Wild 4-3, the final. Chiefs now head back on the road to Tri-City for a Valentine's Day evening battle with the Americans. And that's all for morning sports. Catch us later on at 6 at Nightside for more all around the area.
In this morning's GMA First Look, solutions and alternatives to help you through those soaring egg prices and shortages.
Here are my top 3 egg substitutes.
For fluffy, spongy cakes, you can replace 1 egg using 1 teaspoon of baking soda and 1 tablespoon of vinegar.
And coming up at 7 a.m., whether you're trying to bake or just make a hearty breakfast.
Bananas are a great alternative to eggs, especially in baked goods. And the bonus here is that it will taste sweeter, so you could even decrease the sugar a little bit in baked goods. There are some great alternatives, although nothing's going to be exactly equivalent nutritionally to an egg or even structurally to an egg, so it depends on how you're using the eggs.
We'll have more egg substituting hacks to help you cope with those empty shelves. With your GMA First Look, I'm Rebecca Jarvis, ABC News, New York.
I'm getting vaccinated Pfizer's pneumococcal pneumonia vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I'm getting Prevnar 20 because pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital. And my risk is 6 times greater because I'm over 50.
The CDC just expanded its recommendation for those 50 or older to get vaccinated. You're also at risk if you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions. Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect against both pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle and joint pain. Millions have chosen Prevnar vaccines, which have helped protect adults for over a decade and have an established safety profile.
That's why I chose Prevnar 20. I want to be able to keep my plans.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by McVeigh Brothers.
If it warms you up, cools you down, connects you, entertains you, if it fries it, freezes it, cooks it, curls it, dries it, washes it, lights it. With humble beginnings in Airway Heights and Cheney, we're now also serving Northern Idaho. And when electrical is the problem, you need Holiday. Fixed Rider is free. Holiday heating, cooling, and electric.
This year, if you'd like to trade in your old vehicle and get $2,025 over Kelley Blue Book towards something new,
then you need to visit Findlay Downtown Toyota.
Right now, save up to $5,000 off all closeout 2024 Tacomas, or get up to $6,000 off a 2025 Tundra truck. Plus, check out the new 2025 RAV4s.
This February, fall in love with a new vehicle from Findlay.
Findlay Toyota's downtown.
The President's Day sale is going on now at all Walker's Furniture and Mattress stores with store-wide discounts and fast delivery from our huge local inventory so you can transform your home your way. Choose that bedroom set you've been dreaming of. Refresh your living space. Grab the hottest new styles that just arrived or enjoy no money down financing to make it all yours. Only at Walker's, where quality just costs less.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
We are kicking off this half hour, the 4 News Now Story Tracker. It's following the stories people are reading about this morning. Certain canned tuna products sold at Costco, Trader Joe's, Walmart, and other retailers have been recalled due to a botulism risk. There was a defect in manufacturing as the easy open pull tab on the lids of this tuna branded Geneva, Van Camp's, or various store brands. The company said there's a risk of food leaking or contamination without proper sealing. Symptoms of the rare but potentially fatal disease include muscle weakness, blurry vision, difficulty speaking, and paralysis. Now, according to the FDA, the affected states do not include Washington or Idaho at this point. People with the recalled tuna cans should discard them immediately or return them for a refund.
2 NASA astronauts could be coming home a couple of weeks sooner than previously scheduled. Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams have been on the International Space Station since June, months longer than expected. Now NASA says it's adjusted the schedule because it decided to swap the SpaceX capsule it will use for the upcoming Crew 10 mission. The Crew 10 astronauts must arrive at the space station before Wilmore and Williams, who are part of Crew 9, can complete their rotation. Now, if all goes as planned, the astronauts should head back to Earth in mid-March.
Good morning, Northwest. Thanks for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Wednesday, February 12th. We are under another weather alert day. Let's check in with Mark to find out the details.
Yeah, anytime your health or safety could potentially be at risk, we have a weather alert day. And today we have sub-zero temperatures out there. It's the entire region. And tomorrow, while we'll still see cold temperatures, they won't be as cold. Right now, we're sitting at 0 in Spokane. We have 5 degrees in Coeur d'Alene. In the 4 things we want you to know, the weather alert day exists because of the cold weather and those sub-zero temperatures again today. We'll see snow arriving coming in late tomorrow, and that means the slick Valentine's Day morning commute. The forecast radar, things are pretty clear. Maybe a few clouds coming into the northern sections. We get through today into tomorrow. Now we start to see the wind shift, and coming out of the southwest, some wet weather coming in that will produce 1 to 2 inches of snow for us. And then we're going to see with these current conditions, again, 7 below 0 in Deer Park, 4 below into Cheney. Yeah, that's cold. Single digits on the I-90 corridor. We're going to take a while to warm up today, and we're not going to warm up too much, just 21 degrees.
Well, this morning, President Trump is setting new guidelines for hiring in the federal workforce while giving more power to Elon Musk and his team at the Department of Government Efficiency.
A new executive order directs government agencies to pursue large-scale cuts, saying they now need hiring approval from DOJ. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, a union representing 800,000 government workers criticized the order. What are they saying exactly?
Robin, they are calling this order from the Trump administration reckless. Yesterday, Elon Musk was in the Oval Office taking questions from reporters for the first time since joining the Trump administration. He talked about his plan to cut some federal agencies.
The public voted, we have a majority of the public voting for President Trump. We've won the House, we won the Senate. The people voted for major government reform.
Just last night, the White House fired the Inspector General for U.S. aid. But that's not all. There was also cuts at the Department of Education. At this point, the Trump administration has many executive orders paused in court. And many are concerned that the administration will go against a judge's order. But Trump says that will not happen.
I always abide by the courts, and then I'll have to appeal it. But then what he's done is he slowed down the momentum.
Right now, Republicans support the president, while Democrats say Trump is trying to overturn the role of Congress. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Teachers in Coeur d'Alene are starting to use artificial intelligence in the classroom to make their work more efficient. The software the district has decided to use is called Magic School. It's the leading generative AI platform for K-12 schools, and it hopes to build responsible experiences. For Deputy Superintendent of Operations Seth Deniston, the most exciting part is the time-saving opportunities this can provide for teachers.
You know, whether that's lesson plans or creating a quick assessment to check students' knowledge. I'm excited about the opportunity for time savings of routine things that our teachers do all the time.
Coeur d'Alene teachers started using the free Magic School version in the fall. The month of November had 175 teachers registered as users. The district is now paying for the upgraded version, which costs around $4 per student, or a total of $38,000 for all schools in the district. The plan is for students to use it under supervision next year.
Scraps says it seized 171 animals from a kennel in Airway Heights. The organization says it seized the animals because Wild Wolf Kennels failed inspection. On your screen right now is some of the animals that are being sent to Scraps facilities, local fairgrounds, and foster homes. Scraps says the investigation is still ongoing.
In news around the Northwest, Washington lawmakers are aiming to boost blood donations through 2 bipartisan bills in the legislature. One would encourage all schools to provide education raising awareness around blood donation. The optional curriculum would be provided by groups like the American Red Cross and BloodWorks Northwest. State law already encourages schools to raise awareness around bone marrow donation.
It's to let students understand that we have a shortage of blood donations in our state and actually in the world and in the United States of America. And every time we have a catastrophe or any huge event, we always need blood.
The other legislation would give people the option to list their blood type on their driver's license, hoping to make donations a more routine thing. That proposal has yet to be scheduled for a committee hearing. President Donald Trump announced on Super Bowl Sunday that he is ordering the U.S. Treasury to stop producing pennies in an effort to cut wasteful spending.
But making fewer pennies may lead to an increase in the production of nickels, which cost even more to produce, according to Americans for Common Sense. Another issue without pennies is whether companies would be rounding up or rounding down to a multiple of 5. There are arguments for both sides, but when Canada got rid of their penny in 2012, for example, its government instructed companies to round in a, quote, fair and transparent manner. But do President Trump and his Treasury Secretary have the power to do this? Congress oversees the U.S. Mint's operations, but experts have said it's not clear if a president alone can stop the production of a coin. Still a lot of unknowns here, but we'll keep you updated as we learn more.
Yep, for sure.
The Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:37.
All right, with all this brutal cold, we kind of got a break from the snow, but it sounds like we're going to do the flip back.
Yeah, we're going to get back into the snow-making part of winter. So February so far has been the closest to average. Could be above average. This could be the first month we've actually seen that all season long with that fresh snow coming in. Right now, it's going to be sun and cold. Your full forecast coming up.
And a beautiful start to the day there. Wow. Well, still to come here on Good Morning Northwest. This week, we've been bringing you the latest information on this assault by a parent that took place on a Seattle ice rink. This morning, the rink is responding. What it's asking the entire hockey community to do when we come back.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Chicken Osaka. Ask for it by name. Exclusively at Mustard Seed, Northtown Mall.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits, including 24/7 telehealth.
Wait, through my ICCU checking account?
On it.
Along with a whole lot of other benefits you might need. Because being human is a full-time job.
Where would you get engaged? At our most spectacular historic hotel? On the prairie? On a mountaintop? Wherever you get engaged, we want to help you mark your moment. Tracy Jewelers, where Spokane gets engaged since 1950.
It's that time of year to book your roofing project now, before the spring rush hits at McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. And when you purchase a new CertainTeed roof today, you'll get a 5-star lifetime material and labor warranty upgrade for free.
We are bringing caring for the person who is dying back into their own family.
It's all about the person that's leaving this world, but it's equally about the family.
With the necessary supports to assure their comfort, symptom management, and accompaniment as they walk through those final days that for many can be very scary. With caring support can really be the fullness of living as a person dies.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors. 24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Chicken Osaka. Ask for it by name. Exclusively at Mustard Seed, Northtown Mall.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:40. Parents know a child car seat is one of the most important products that they can buy. But what if the thing you buy to keep your kids safe in an emergency isn't as safe as you may think? Every year, Consumer Reports puts car seats through a series of serious tests, simulating crashes. And this year, 2 popular car seats raise concerns.
While both of these infant seats meet federal safety standards and there have been no reported incidents associated with them, both suffered significant structural integrity issues in CR's recent round of crash tests.
Find out which models did not pass the test and how to find a full list of Consumer Reports test results. We'll have that story for you tomorrow right here on Good Morning Northwest.
All right, 6:41. It's Wednesday, midweek, sunny and very cold today at our 10-second takeaway. So the warm winter gear that's by that front door, keep it there. You'll need it not only today, but tomorrow. Grab the shades. 21 the high today.
We've been showing you this video of a man shoving 2 teenage referees to the ice after a hockey game in Seattle. Now the Kraken Community Iceplex has released a response to Sunday's incident. According to COO Rob Lattman, the person responsible has been banned from the facility and there is an ongoing investigation. In a statement, Lattman says, there is absolutely no place in hockey or any sport for the behavior that occurred on Sunday. Our junior Kraken community has taken it upon themselves to begin a cool down challenge on social media to remind everyone to respect referees.
Show some love.
Please do. Speaking of love, Valentine's Day just 2 days away, and we are offering you a chance to win a treat to share with your love.
Just submit a photo of you and your Valentine, and you can win a $100 gift card, all courtesy of BECU. Now, we've already received some great pictures of some Valentines, and here are just a few. To enter to win, go to KXLY.com and submit your picture. The contest is pinned to the top of our page.
Or you can just go to KXLY.com/Valentine to go right there. The contest runs through tomorrow.
Cash in on that love. Love to see it.
Good morning, Northwest Time is now 6:42.
Well, during these cold stints, it can be hard to get in your daily activity and get outside, but luckily there are some indoor options to keep you and your family warm and active. Allison Martinez is live in Liberty Lake.
We're here at the Hub Sports Center, and there are tons of activities for kids, for seniors, for adults, pickleball, anything you can think of. We're telling you all about it coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Gold Seal Plumbing is the only local company to offer the Light Ray pipelining system, which allows us to repair your pipes without digging any holes and can be done in less than a day. Our factory certified technicians use a high-speed chain cleaner that grinds away obstruction. Then our no dig system pushes the liner down the pipe, and within minutes, the liner is hardened, making a seamless and durable pipe that will last decades. To see the full video, go to goldsealplumbing.com/trenchless and call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
Go, Chiefs, go! Turned over by McIsaac. Weisblatt back over and a save by Cowan on a shot from the right circle.
Saturday, February 15th in the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. It's the Chiefs Fight Cancer Night presented by Inland Imaging. Your Chiefs take on the Tri-City Americans. We'll auction off special jerseys to benefit Every Woman Can PNW. And the first 5,000 fans receive a jersey rally towel courtesy of Inland Imaging. And it's a family feast. Puck drops at 6:05. Get your tickets now at SpokaneChiefs.com.
Did you know
that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0.9% APR on 2025 Sierra 1500 models. Plus, no monthly payments for 90 days.
Shop DaveSmith.com.
We have all your SUV options here at Post Falls Volkswagen. Choose the SUV with easy-to-use technology that best meets your needs and budget. There are so many choices, so take as many test drives as you want, and our knowledgeable staff will assist you with all the information you need.
Get the Tiguan with 0% APR or a $2,500 customer bonus. At Post Falls Volkswagen, it's easy to drive home your dream SUV.
Find SUV options at Post Falls Volkswagen, the home of 0000.
4 News Now is brought to you by Kerner Furniture.
Good morning. It's now 6:45. The coldest days of the season are here, which means getting outside and staying active is really hard to do.
That's right. And luckily, kids, adults, and seniors, everyone can find sports classes, clinics, and pickleball courts, of course, at Hub Sports Center in Liberty Lake. We got Allison Martinez there live this morning to share how you and your family can stay warm, be active, and get involved.
Good morning. We're here at the Hub Sports Center, and I'm sure many of you at home have been here tons of times, but if you haven't, it's pretty amazing to see how all of these facilities just transform for pretty much any activity you can think of. I'm joined by Phil this morning. He's the executive director here. Thank you so much for being with us. Bring us up to speed. What's going on right now? What can parents sign their kids up for today?
Yeah, we have a lot of different activities going on. Some of what we do is rent the space out, collaborate with other groups. So YMCA is in here, and some of the club volleyball teams are in here. But drop-in play, we've got some drop-in pickleball during the week. This Friday, we're going to have some drop-in volleyball and drop-in futsal, which is indoor soccer. And then Friday morning, we've got some folks coming in to do remote control airplane flying.
So fun.
Thursday nights, drop-in badminton. So yeah, just a little bit of everything going on.
And when things start to warm up a little bit, you've got a beautiful brand new turf field, or 2, I believe, is that right, to look forward to. I know there's people getting their use out on there right now. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And I think we have a picture to show it off too.
Yeah, great. So 2 synthetic turf, multi-use fields. They're lined for soccer and lacrosse and football. We've had those groups out there already this winter to practice and play, and had a few games out. So they've gotten some great use. And yeah, this spring, looking to have those just in full glory.
Absolutely. So much to do right now and so much to look forward to, too. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
So many options for so many different ways to still have fun in these cold temps.
Yeah, have fun, and you just feel better when you move.
Yes.
It's true. Whoa, this is cool looking, by the way. Here's your live look at the snow moon, you say?
Right. Full moon, this is the final day of that. We go into like 97% tomorrow.
Oh, they're going to say degrees. That would have been nice.
No. You're
dreaming like I am.
You'll need a jet. And actually, I don't think you're going to find any of that in the U.S. that warm. But boy, I tell you, yeah, we've got some heat somewhere, just not here. 7 below into Deer Park, 6 below into Cheney, and of course the single digits all the way through Hayden into Coeur d'Alene. It's a cold start. We're going to see a cold start again tomorrow, just not this cold. Now, hour by hour, we're going to have single digits all the way till 10 o'clock. Then we're going to see temperatures finally hit the 20-degree mark, maybe at 2. 21 is going to be our high today, so it's going to be cold. There's no doubt about it. We start warming up tomorrow, and we're tracking snow that's going to come in tomorrow as well. We have the northern flow that continues to bring in those sub-zero temperatures. Now that's going to change tomorrow, and we get this low that comes in counterclockwise, pulling that warmer air up from the south, and it's going to contain some snow. 1 to 2 inches is what we're expecting by the end of Friday. The mountains are going to get a little bit more, but even Coeur d'Alene looking at 1 to 2 inches. So it's not going to be a major storm, but it is going to limit your travel or at least slow you down. We're going to have temperatures in the low 20s all over the place today. Upper 27 degrees into the Tri-Cities. We'll see that tomorrow. 31 on Friday, Valentine's Day. And then we'll have temperatures above freezing for the first time in a while, Saturday and Sunday. And then nearing 40, I say that just because it sounds better, at 37 Monday and Tuesday. We're going to have scattered showers all weekend long. Next week, the Extreme Team in action, along with our wonderful volunteers from Horizon Credit Union. We've got a lot of work for them to do. Bargreen Ellingson has removed these two pieces of non-working stoves that are old and cast iron and too expensive to fix. We're going to remove the dishwasher, and we have Ferguson Kitchen and Bath donating all that. So Mountain States Electric and Gold Seal Plumbing, we're going to be on the move today, and we are going to take a look to make sure that we have everything we need. We are also looking at expanding the project a little bit. This is a room that's just off the kitchen that's been sort of a catch-all. It's got a desk in it. Action Furniture has helped us out, and we're going to put a nice little dining area, visiting area with some soft paint. Rada's going to come in. We've got some beautiful colors chosen. Not by me. It's not bright green, not bright yellow. So that's some of the stuff. Band Construction's already picked up the door from Windsor Plywood, getting ready to put that into the adjacent project down in Spangle. We have a lot of things turning on this one.
Yeah. And we're going to learn all about him in the next coming days.
Exciting. Can't wait. All right, thanks, Mark. Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:50.
Your morning sprint coming up right after this.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Inland Imaging.
Planning a trip to 49 degrees north? Make Mistaqua Casino Hotel your home base for an unforgettable ski, stay, and play experience. Store your gear securely in our convenient ski lockers. And after a day on the slopes, relax in our indoor swimming pool, hot tub, or unwind in one of our comfortable, beautiful new hotel rooms. Mistaqua Casino Hotel is located just north of Spokane on Highway 395 near Chewelah. Visit Mistaqua.com for more details.
It's a 4-day four-wheel drive sale at both Cal locations. As Cal loads up the lot with tough, loaded SUVs and trucks, and for 4 days only drops their prices by $400.
Plus, giving you an extra $400 for your trade-in.
And $44 down is all you need.
When you live in the beautiful Northwest, then you better own a four-wheel drive.
And today through this Monday, it's the best time to get a new four-wheel drive at Cal.
YWCA Spokane is writing the next chapter in our celebration of extraordinary women. Women who rise up to make a positive impact on our community. Join us, and together we'll be equal, powerful, and unstoppable.
It's that time of year to book your roofing project now, before the spring rush hits at McVeigh Brothers Roofing, Siding, and Windows. And when you purchase a new CertainTeed roof today, you'll get a 5-star lifetime material and labor warranty upgrade for free.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Donating your vehicle to UGM Motors is easy.
When you drop off a vehicle, you have to sign a paper of, I donated this vehicle, and that was the hardest part. And I didn't have to fill it out. They filled it out for me and had me sign it.
Your car, truck, RV, or motorcycle will provide food, shelter, job training, and recovery services at Union Gospel Mission.
I think it's a great service to the community.
Call 509-327-HELP to schedule a free pickup today.
They're the most vulnerable babies in our community, and Maddie's Place takes care of them. Now it's time for Maddie's Place to get help from the Extreme Team, along with helping one special baby get ready for what's next. 4 News Now's Extreme Team, brought to you by Horizon Credit Union.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Wednesday with the morning sprint.
It is a weather alert day, and Mark Peterson is tracking these dangerous cold temperatures before a warm-up later this week.
Allison Martinez live at Hub Sports Center for details on how you and your family can stay active during these cold temps.
But first, Hannah Joy is live in studio with details on an American that is back home after spending 3 years in a Russian prison.
Mark Fogel was accused of smuggling marijuana. He was then arrested back in 2021 at an airport in Russia and was sentenced to 14 years on drug charges. Overnight, President Trump welcomed Fogel back home.
I think this could be the very important element. You could be a big part of it, actually, because it could be a big, important part of getting the war over with Ukraine.
The president said this release is a sign of goodwill between Russia and the U.S., and he hopes this deal will help in the war in Ukraine. For updates on another American release, tune in to Good Morning America.
If you're pondering on popping outside any longer than a couple of minutes, make sure you're dressed appropriately because it's cold. Again, 7 below at Deer Park. We've got temperatures at 6 below into Cheney, and we've got single digits along I-90 all the way into Idaho with Hayden at 5 degrees. Much warmer than yesterday, but it's still very cold. We are going to see the potential of 1 to 2 inches of snow coming in. That's going to be for Thursday night into Friday, but today it's sunshine with a high of 21 degrees.
It's been 17 months since the Oregon Road fire tore through Elk, and some families are still struggling to rebuild. Cheryl Green is one of those people. When we visited her property last February, this is what was left of her 3-story home. Well, actually, that's not it. This is the new home. Cheryl and her husband began to rebuild in the fall. That's how far they got before they had to stop construction. Cheryl said her mortgage company won't release more funds until her insurance says a certain percentage of the rebuild is completed. Now she doesn't know when it'll be done.
We all know it is freezing outside, but you know where it's warm? Inside here at the Hub Sports Center. There's classes and clinics for every member of your family, kids, adults, seniors, and they have their annual crab feed coming up at the beginning of next month. This is a fundraiser to support all of the activities that they do here. We'll have more information on our website, KXLY.com.
Well, several communities here in the Inland Northwest held special elections yesterday, including Moses Lake. The district is celebrating a nearly $53 million levy passing, calling it a turning point for its schools. The Grant County Elections Office shows nearly 59% of voters saying yes to this levy, with around 41% saying no. It's a lead of almost 1,800 votes. Now, with the vote expected to pass, voters will pay $150 per $100,000 of assessed property value. That means if you own a home valued at $400,000, you'll pay an estimated $600 a year for this levy.
Protesters gathered outside the Spokane County Courthouse over a controversial law that was passed in 2021. The Keeping Families Together Act was meant to keep children with their biological parents and reduce the number of kids going into the foster care system. But foster parents and social workers say the law is keeping kids in homes where they are abused or exposed to dangerous drugs. I'm investigating the impact of this controversial law and whether it's actually putting children at risk. Watch my special report tonight on 4 News Now at 6.
Well, parents know a child car seat is one of the most important products they can buy. But what if the thing you buy to keep your kids safe in an emergency isn't as safe as you think? Every year, Consumer Reports puts car seats through a series of serious tests, simulating crashes. And this year, 2 popular car seats raised concerns. Find out which models didn't pass a test and how to find a full list of Consumer Reports test results. That's coming up tomorrow, right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We'll be back with a final check of weather. Yep, a really cold start. It's a weather alert day. Mark will have the details coming up right after this quick commercial break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
Welcome to the card for Zags fans who dream big. Get your exclusive Gonzaga debit card from Numerica today.
A disturbing trend in Washington.
Child fatalities and the near fatalities have skyrocketed.
Is a state law meant to protect children actually putting them in grave danger? Watch my investigation tonight only on 4 News Now.
I've been in the sporting goods business all my life, and what my customers tell me
is they want American, made in the U.S. They want tough, rugged, and durable. They want freedom, and freedom to go where they want and to get back safely. America's low boats, powered by Mercury Outboards, along with Elephant Boys Boating Store, can give you that freedom. At Elephant Boys Boating Store with Mercury Outboards, we have what you want.
With temperatures outside being into the single digits, we've got a clear sky, got a little patchy freezing fog into Coeur d'Alene, but just a light breeze in your 4 below. The wind chill, 7 below into Liberty Lake. Hayden now 5 below 0 with the wind chill. That's how it affects your skin. Now, we're going to see temperatures climb up to 21 degrees. Winds are going to be light. It's going to be sunny. Grab the shades and your layers. You'll need them. A little warmer tomorrow, 27 degrees. We're back into the 30s Friday for Valentine's Day, but fresh snow on the ground, 1 to 2 inches. And then scattered flurries and showers all the way into Monday.
Well, thanks so much for starting your day with us here on Good Morning Northwest.
We will see you throughout the morning on Good Morning America with live local updates. GMA starts now.